Hello everyone, welcome to another topic from the language section. It's called advertisement writing. It's being covered in two parts. This is the first part, of course. Moving on.
In the writing section B, we have four short compositions: notice writing, poster writing, formal and informal invitation, and the replies and advertisement writing. In this section, we shall be doing classified and display ads. The first thing is marking scheme. So the question comprises in total 4 marks, for which format carries 1, content carries 2, and expression 1. Types of newspaper advertisement. First one is classified ads, and next display ads. What is a classified ad? The reason to begin with this ad this type is not that it is the most basic and cheapest mode of advertising in newspaper. Classified ads are published in specific pages that are assigned only to such ads and are placed under the separate categories. Classified text. As the name suggests, text ads are basic run on the line advertisements that include only words or text. Classified text ads can be priced based on the number of words, lines, or characters that are used in an ad manner. If an advertiser is willing to spend slightly more on the text ads to make them more prominent, then they can even use ad enhancements. In the case of text ads, the categories and subcategories need to be specific clearly to ensure that they are printed under the right heading in the classified pages. Coming on to the classified ads. Classified ads appear as run on the advertisement and are charged on as per word, line, or character basis. It is particularly known as common in newspaper and other periodicals and is typically short. Classified text advertisements are mostly placed by private individuals with single items they wish to sell or buy. We have here an example given here. So you can see the categories under which they come: business, careers, education, services.
And many more.
Now, classified text type question. A classified advertisement is written by an employer who is looking for the services of a person in his organization to sell, purchase, rent any property, and for many other purposes. So, what are the purposes? Situation vacant. This advertisement is written by an employer who is looking for the person of a services of a person in his organization. Situation wanted. This is written by a job seeker. For sale. This is written in an attempt to sell property, assets, office goods. To let. This is written by a person looking for tenants for his/her property. Accommodation wanted. Written by ones looking for a place for accommodation. Matrimonials. Looking for prospective marriage candidates. Missing. This is written in case any object or person goes missing.
Students will be giving you examples and format of each and every type of advertisement listed here in the second video. Moving on. Over here, I'll just tell you the format of classified ads. We'll be dealing with this in detail in the second video. So let me read out the question for you. You are Harish or Harshita of 12 Sevanagar, Pune. You want to sell your flat as you're shifting to another city for work. Draft a suitable advertisement in not more than 50 words to be published in the Pune Times under the classified columns. Sorry. So what will your answer look like? Your answer will look like this. You see the term for sale is mentioned atop so that everybody knows what the advertisement is for. You mention your address, then you have mentioned the specifics of your flat, like it has 2 bedrooms, attached washrooms, car parking is available, park facing, so much so that you are able to sell it. And how will they contact you? And therefore, at the end, you give your name and your phone number. This is a basic and general format for writing a classified ad. In the second video, we'll be covering this in utmost detail. Moving on, tips and tricks.
When you are writing an advertisement, every word counts. Being too vague or wordy will cause people to skim your advertisement instead of pausing to read it. So, the same writing tenets apply to no matter what type of advertisement you are writing. It should begin with a heading in bold or uppercase letters. The language should be according to the audience we are referring to. For example, if you want to sell something to the youngsters, the word chosen shall be good enough for them to attract. Do not make full sentences. This is very important. The prescribed word limit is 50, and in order to make your advertisement loaded with information about the topic, you have to manage your words carefully. Always add contact details at the end, either in the form of the contact number, email, or both, and they are generally given in the question. Remember, nowhere in the answer you are required to mention your own personal details. It should be neat and clean with a good presentation.
Students, the term that ma'am said, that you are not required to mention your own personal details, it means that you don't give your own phone number, or you don't give your own email ID or your own name. Be very careful of that. We'll now move on to the display ads.
Display ads, easily confused with the classified display ads. These ads too are more advanced than text ads. However, unlike classified display ads, non-classified ads do not have any size limitation for the advertiser. So the full page ads you see of the news of the new iPhone on the front page, yes, that's non-classified ad or a display ad. They are not just advanced, they can actually be over the top sometimes. Display ads, basically they are commercial advertisements are inserted by leading manufacturers, establishments, organizations for the publicity and the promotion of their products, services, or some events. Let's see the main characteristics. Designed for commercial purposes, it has more space, more expensive in terms of the advertising cost, visually attractive, varying font size and shape, language colorful and lucid. Now, when I say colorful, you need not use color pencil because it's optional. However, pencils are avoided. You only have to use blue ball pen. The board has stopped black, so only use blue. Catchy slogans, punchlines with expressions, pictures of sketches. So you can have sketches there, and proportionate spacing. Essential details to be included will be like this: the name of the product, brand, company in big and bold letters. Add a logo to the brand name, a byline describing the product, brand, or the company. 1 or 2 images you can have, and draw simple images, it's nothing like that. List the feature of the product. Provide address, that's very important, including your phone numbers, fax, email, WhatsApp number, etc. Mention the website as well. Enclose in a perfect box.
So now let's discuss the format of display ads. Basically, you don't have any hard and fast format. Therefore, I'll be discussing this with an example. The question is mentioned here. Bright Vision have produced a new television named Home Theatre. Draft an advertisement for a local daily to promote the sale of the television. Offer a Kodak camera free along with the television for those who buy it before March 30th. So this is how it will look like. You have a perfect box. The home theater is mentioned in a box so that you know what it is about. And of course, the free thing is also given. So basically, if you see over here that all the contact information and everything is included, and the number of words used is very less, yet all the information is being conveyed. So moving on, we'll give you one more example. This is how a display ad should look like.
So, students, the first thing is the name of the institution or the establishment. Next, we have a logo. It has to be there. Then we have the tagline. Most of the establishments do have a tagline.
Students, here you need to make sure that these three features will come in any display ad: name, logo, and a tagline. You should have this by heart. Moving on.
Next, we have the services and the features offered by the establishment. Products offered, as you can see here.
Students, you need to make sure that you mention both the services offered and the products. You understand products are inanimate objects and services are something that an establishment will give you in human terms. So you need to mention both of them. Moving on.
We have the highlights. So there might be highlights. In this case, we have regarding the admission. In the case of any product, you can also have the discount offers, or you can have the short duration, any kind of a highlight which you want to exhibit there.
Like in the previous ad, the highlight was that they were giving a Kodak camera free. So something like that, something that is not taken into consideration in usual context, is the highlight. Moving on.
And the last part and the most important part is that before you actually finally finish off, the address, contact, and the information. Here you can see the complete address is given. So this is all for the display ad, and this is how it should all have. So we have 7 points which you need to ensure before you are making a display ad.
So we'll be continuing in part 2, where we'll show you all the type of classified ads, because classified is something you get primarily. Moving on to the part 2. Thank you.